Easy, guys. I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
Hey VC and everybody out there in YouTube land, Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem YouTube channel. Once again, time for a weekly video. This time, I am talking some new releases that have come out over the last few months. You know, I figured we're getting towards the end of the year and time, to go over some of the new releases that I've listened to and picked up over the last few months. I did something like this a little earlier in the year, and I figured, you know what, picked up some new ones since then. And at the end of the year I'll do my favorites that I've gotten, but figured I'd just talk about some ones here. I got a stack here, and these are new records, not reissues or anything like that. These are new records, new songs, new albums released by artists. So let's get right into it. And the first one that I want to talk about is by somebody. This record's been talked about, I know, already in the VC, but I figured I got to talk about it too. And that is the record by our own Louis Golden in the VC, although he doesn't make videos anymore, and maybe he'll get back to it now that he's done with this. But although knowing him, he's probably already on to his next project. But that's his album, Sharon is Karen. This is a fun record. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's fun. It's a great listen. It's a short listen. It's, a little over, I think it's like 30 minutes long, which, as is most pop punk. If you are in the vein of Alkaline Trio, I don't want to say Blink-182 because I'm not the biggest fan of Blink-182, but, bands like that, just that pop punk, fun, upbeat sound, 2.5 to 3 minute songs, with a nice hook, just gets stuck in your head over and over again. That's what this is. Fun record, great cover art. It's on this orange, translucent, we'll call it, vinyl. Very cool looking. And you can get this through Bandcamp, although to be honest, I don't know if it's still available. He only pressed 200, and it's handwritten. It is definitely handwritten. I got number 170, and I got this a little over a week and a half ago, so I mean, he could be sold out by now. I was a little late getting it. Shame on me. I meant to get it earlier, but I'm just glad that I was able to get it. You can stream it, so I would encourage you to definitely go stream it, download it. You can still but like I said, go to Bandcamp. Support your local indie artists. Support Louis. I mean, he wrote everything. He sang, played. There's some people, some guest artists on here, obviously, but he produced, he mastered, did everything himself. I think that's awesome. So congratulations, Louis. I love it. I know I've already told you that via Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, love it. Can't wait for the next one. So check it out. Sharon is Karen, and that is pronounced Sharon. The name is Karen, the name. So check that one out. Support local indie artists. Next one I picked up. I am not the huge Lady Gaga fan, not the hugest Lady Gaga fan. I've mentioned that before. I enjoyed her records with Tony Bennett because they, it's jazzy, up pop, big band sound. And her new album, Harlequin, I knew this was coming out. I didn't know what it was until I saw a video. I think it was Mike of the In-Groove was talking about this record, and he didn't like it. And I was like, what? When he said what it was, this is not a soundtrack to the movie Joker 2, but it's kind of inspired by the movie. And basically this is her doing more types of stuff like she did with Tony Bennett. It's her doing old standards from like musicals, just a great album of her doing classic songs that are phenomenal. And with her voice, that's what she is so good at. She does a great cover of Smile on here. Probably, I don't know if it's my favorite one on here, but it's just so good. It's on this nice red vinyl. I think it might even be called Blood Red. I don't remember, which, you know, for her, that's not surprising. Got a weird looking cover, but again, this is Lady Gaga on the back here. There's a couple actual originals on here that she wrote, probably for the movie. One's called The Joker. Oh wait, The Joker actually isn't, I don't think. But anyway, Good Morning, that's a good one. That's Life, the old Frank Sinatra classic, of course. Classic stuff. But yeah, just a great, fun record. Her just showcasing her amazing voice. And so I was really happy to pick this one up. Just a great jazz vocal record that, yeah, what I think she does best. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of her other stuff, her pop, but yeah, love that. Onto a little country here. So I like this band. This is the band Midland. This is their new album that came out this year. What is it actually called? I don't see. What does it say? Barely Blue. Jeez Louise. You can't really read that. This is Barely Blue. It's an 8-song album. It's not bad. I'll be honest with you, their first 2 albums are where it's at. This one is better than their last one, I will say. It's still got that great 80s and 90s classic country sound, in my opinion. Comes on this nice gold metallic vinyl. Pressing wise, it sounds good, I think. But you know, nothing really stood out to me, I will say. I mean, Lucky Sometimes was, I think, the lead single on it. Not a bad song by any means. And Baby It's You, I think, was the other single. I mean, they're not terrible songs. But compared to the first 2 records, you know, it's not the greatest. I would say it just kind of settles in there. So I'm still waiting for something else big from them. Not terrible though. Something new from one of my favorite guitar players out there. You know, last year I talked about the Winery Dogs. They released their 3rd album. It had been a long time, but Richie Kotzen, this guy right here, is a virtuoso, an amazing guitar player, and I think a very underrated singer as well. To me, he has a lot of that Cornell type sound in his voice. This album came out this year, just a couple months, maybe about a month ago. It's called Nomad. Came out on this blue vinyl here. This is killer. If you love just hard, great, full in your face guitar with just a nice, you know, that Cornell sounding voice, this is right up your alley. Sounds great. He's just, you know, ripping guitars. You know, he's like a mixture of Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton, and Jimmy Page on guitar, in my opinion. I mean, really, he's all 3 of them put together. Phenomenal guitar player. This is a good album. Really a fun listen. Very happy that I was able to pick this one up. I got this at Noble, actually. I was surprised to see it there, and so that's why I grabbed it up, because before I was only hearing it streaming. So to be able to find a physical copy, very happy about that. So this one I was surprised that I picked up, because I'm not the biggest fan, but this album had been getting so much talk, and I missed out. I could have, but I decided not to. Getting the exclusive store color, but the Jack White No Name And believe it or not, I really like this album. It kicks. Great, nice, just stripped to in your face, bluesy, punky sound. I mean, just raw. You know, just sounds like he went into the studio and was like, I'm just gonna plug in and just get down and dirty. And very, very good rock record. You know, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Jack White. I'm not the biggest fan of the White Stripes. Somebody once tried to get me into like some of his earlier records, and I just like, I don't like it. I tried, and this one, when it came out, I streamed it, and I was like, it's not bad. And then I kept hearing other people talk more and more about it, so I listened to it again. I'm like, you know, it's starting to grow on me. So I broke down, I bought a copy of it, and I gotta say, the record, it does it justice. So very happy to pick this one up. Like I said, I didn't get the exclusive, although I could have, because even though it was so exclusive, and other stores got it in stock again, and I just decided not to. But definitely a great record, and one that I think a lot of people are gonna probably have on their list at the end of the year too. This one, very happy I picked this one up. Billy String's new album. What is this one called? Highway Prayers. This one, I gotta tell you, this might be my favorite Billy Strings record. And that's saying a lot, actually. So, you know, just a really great all-around record. Gotta love the cover. Classic Chevelle. With the BS instead of SS for the Billy Strings instead of Super Sport. A lot of cool stuff in this record. You know, the booklet, looking like a car manual and all that good stuff. I got the indie exclusive, which is on that weird looking clear with the green on the Reprise label, or Reprise, however you call it. It's a 2 LP set, of course. But some great songs about cars, and then also about cannabis, as you would expect. But just, you know, Billy doing his thing. Billy is such an amazing just guitar player, stringed instrument player, let's put it that way. But really enjoyable listen. My Alice is a good one. I really like that one because it makes you really think about what he did there. Richard Petty, I enjoy that one because I just love the old bluegrass sound of harmonies and, you know, no instruments, you know, just that old style, what I grew up on. Just a lot of good stuff on here. I can't pick a favorite, to be honest with you. But really good stuff on this. If you haven't heard it, definitely go stream it. You'll enjoy it, especially if you're a bluegrass or Billy Strings fan. And then the last one I'm going to show, I think it's the last one, yeah. Again, not really the biggest fan of this band. I'm just a casual fan, but I streamed it, and then a lot of people have been talking about it, and I gotta say, I don't know what it is about this record or this album, but it just, there's something about the sound and the atmospheric sound and I guess the deep meaning of what I think the record might mean to the band and to people. But The Cure's new album is just, it's really good. And I guess maybe just because of what I've gone through over the last couple of years now, maybe that's one reason why I feel like it speaks to me as well. I did not, so I got obviously I know a lot of people had different situations with this record. I got the marbled colored one, so this is the one that was mastered by Miles Showell. The black one is the one mastered by Bernie Grundman. A lot of people were talking about how this record, the different variations of it are bio vinyl or whatever the heck it's called. Well, guess what? Every single version of it's bio vinyl. So I hate to tell everybody that no matter what version you get, it's that repurposed vinyl. So sorry, everyone. But anyway, but this is a great record. There's just so much deepness in it, and the sound just, there's so much going on, and I wonder how long they really took to write, or how long he really took to write this record. If it took him 16 years or if he did it in a shorter time, I'm not sure. And like I said, I'm just a casual fan, and I'm really, I mean, the 80s stuff, the pop, you know, just like Heaven type stuff, it's okay. But this stuff here, this, I don't know, it's deeper, and I guess that's why I like it so much more. Yeah, good stuff. This one, I think will be high on my list. So yeah, if you haven't heard this record, you got to stream it. And you know, there's 8 songs. A couple of them are really long, and it's funny. My wife, she's like, "Are there any words to these songs?" Because like every single song's like a long intro. And I'm like, yes. And she's like, so she wasn't really digging it. I think it was just the atmosphere that we were listening to it in as well. She was just expecting more to come out sooner, but anyway, it didn't happen. But anyway, that's what I got for you today, guys. Those are the new records that I picked up over the last few months. New releases from bands. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of these records, if you've listened to them, if you're going to listen to them, your opinions on them. Leave me comments down below. And also, if you would, leave me the old thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya. Bye.